Hello there and welcome back to another update video, guys. This is going to be November 2015 update video. I'm going to do a little something different here. I've got me up in the corner and I've got some Minecraft in the background. A lot of people are waiting to see what's in the background, so I thought it would be nice to kind of combine the two. I am filming this probably about a week and a half out from the actual day that you guys will see this. But I will be on vacation the first entire week of this month. In case you missed the last update video, I am going to Pearl Harbor with my father from November 2nd to November 7th. We are going to visit all the awesome things out there. We're going to see the USS Missouri and all that good stuff while we're out there. We're going to spend about 5 days trying to get as much military stuff as we can ingested. Yes, somebody had asked me if I'll be vlogging it. Yes, I will vlog it. I will get as much as I can. We'll have a GoPro, which I'm going to borrow from my son, and HD camera, so I get some really, really nice pictures. And then, of course, I've got my new iPhone 6s, which also does 4K video, which I don't think I'll be doing any 4K video, just for the simple fact is it takes up a shit ton of space. And it takes forever to fucking render, so I probably won't be doing any of that. But it will be 1280 or 1280 by whatever the hell I do. 720, 1080p, guys, whatever. HD. It should be normal HD. But anyways, so that's what's going on for November. Videos have slowed down. They will slow down. I've got, guys, this month has just been miserable on me. If you haven't noticed from the upload schedule, I did not get a lot of videos up in October. Just the normal Friday and Saturday airfield and the Missouri Memorial. And then on Sundays, I tapered in some extra footage that I had from art gameplay. We had some Star Wars Battlefront beta that came out. We did a little bit of live streaming on that. So I had some updates or some stream highlights from that. It's about an hour long, and I tested out some 60 FPS. I did get a new game card. I got a 980 Ti to kind of future-proof my system. I wanted to get something that was going to last a long, long time, because usually I spend about $350, $400 every 2 years anyways on a card. So I figured I'd spend the extra money. Maybe I get 3 or 4 out of this one. And in the meantime, come springtime, I want to upgrade the rest of the system. New motherboard, new processor, stuff like that. I'm still running a Sandy Bridge, so I'm 2 generations behind what's out now. It's Haswell or Broadwell, one of the anyways. So I want to jump up and move, bring all that up to speed. RAM's been updated. Monitors, probably by the end of next summer, I want to bring those up to speed. Either get one big ultra-wide 4K monitor, and eventually try to taper into some 4K gaming. The biggest thing right now is the processing horsepower that it takes to process 4K gaming. I think it's the hour footage of the Ark took 3.5 hours to render on 1080p, 60 frames per second. So that's not even 4K gaming. It took 3.5 hours, and that's using GPU assist, which does help a lot. I probably would take 4.5 on the system that I have just to do that file or whatever. And same thing with Battlefront. Took the same amount of time. Let me start flying around here, guys. I'm sure you are ready to kind of see the Helicarrier in the background while I try to babble about what's been going on in the last month and what's been coming up. This is the Helicarrier, guys. Holy shit. I can't even tell you how many hours I have in this right now, guys. It's over 100, easily over 100. I started this back July 22nd. I posted the first pictures of it, and it was this guy over here. Wow, am I like weird or what's going on here? I need to fix my guy. I don't go into third person like that very often. But anyways, July 22nd, I posted that the outline over there of this one and that one. So I had 2 versions. I've got a smaller version and I've got a larger version. This is more a 1:1 scale here. From everything that I can find on it, and there's not a lot on it because it is fictional. So is it fictional or non-fictional? I get those mixed up, guys. Anyways, it's not freaking real. But anyway, so I can't find a lot of information on a lot of different pictures and things. That I am finding our previous builds is some really nice builds on PMC that people have already squeezed out in the past couple months. And I want to try to have mine out before then, but this is just probably the hardest build that I have ever tackled. There are just so many different angles and so many variations here, guys. It's unfreaking believable. And unless you've actually tried to tackle this thing, you just have no idea the amount of time and effort it goes into building something this complex. Even with some world edit, an MC edit for flipping things over, helping me get some circles in here for some guides. I'm still going in here by hand. 90% of this is done by hand. I mean, I got to go in here and shape everything. I get the rough shape out by hand here, and then I did a lot of the filling in with MC Edit and World Edit. So a lot of the smooth, big, flat areas are done with that. And then I've gone in here, and now I'm in what I call phase 3, which is basically I'm starting to shape everything and get a lot of the things dropped in. I spent weeks and weeks on the rotor heads here. This is the 3rd or 4th design that I've come up with, and I'm very, very pleased with this one here. I've got enough blades in the fan design now, which I think the first one I only had like 9 in there. Now I've got like 16 or 18 or something like that anyways, which is closer to some of the specs on the real one. And I think there's a double set of blades going down through here, but that just makes this entirely way too thick. So I think one big set of blades looks really good. And then I've got a lot of detail around the fan hub. So I think it turned out really, really good, and that will probably be, for the most part, the final design on the rotor head. Now I will taper the wings and stuff into it and try to get things blended out a little bit better. I'm starting to work some things in behind here for different ventilation and things for the fan equipment, or the turbine, rotor head, whatever you want to call it. The sides of this will have a lot of different ventilation ports in it. I still got to do a lot of detailing around here. This front part has been reshaped probably about 8 or 9 times to try to get this angle. Still isn't 100% the way I like it or would want it. I can't do much more with it. I can't say much. This is a very, very difficult build. The underside, I know I've got shaders on, but we'll take a look at the upside down version. The placement on that I'm pretty happy with now. It was too far forward on the last one. Phase 2, it was too far back. I didn't have the shape quite right. Now I think I've pretty much got it. I just got to get the bridge in, or the lower bridge, or the main bridge, whatever it is, that you see in the movies where they're standing there looking out the glass. Up underneath that is the angled piece where the guns come out the front. That's going to be the worst part. I tried it. I keep messing with it. And I just can't get it right. So I just keep moving on to other things. See, I've started some of the port ventilations here. But anyways, I can't quite get the angled part up under there right. That will be some of the last stuff that I do, just because it's miserable. It's awful. It's just absolutely ridiculously hard. I've got this done. I think last week I spent probably 20 hours on the inside, the rotor heads, finishing that up. I've got a really nice design going down the side. Again, a lot of this stuff I'm just going to have to improvise because I don't have nothing here. The pictures are vague. Some of the PMC builds are incomplete, or they just continue this on down the side. I want to have some more detail on this. I want this to be my swan song. This will be it, guys, and then I'm quitting Minecraft. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so this is going to be my ultimate build. It is turning out just absolutely awesome. I am having a very, very good time and enjoying this build. The deck was done right off the bat. I had a nice aerial shot that I used for kind of like a grid to kind of lay over top of it. I still got to get the Avengers logo in it. But yeah, I've got the amphib deck pretty much done. And I know, again, I've got shaders on. It's going to be hard to see, but there's really nothing in there. I'll find the hanger bay here in a minute. And I guess I'll go ahead and take shaders off. and I will probably put a light boost on this so you can see it. I've still got to put the ports in for the rear exhaust. This has got to cut through here, and then I've got to put a wall up. That way we have an intake, and then it goes through, you know, your jet propulsion here. I'm imagining how this thing works. It doesn't quite work the way that it should. There's some really, really weird things about this that when you stop and think about this particular build, that just doesn't make any sense. That's why we will never have a helicarrier in real life. But anyways, we'll have. I still got to work on the turbines over here, and that's going to take a long time to get that. The wet deck down here. Basically, I've got to cut this out more so that we can get our different amphib vehicles through here. I'll probably even cut it out all the way up. The ones that I see have the bottom cut out quite a ways up in. Maybe for submarine access, which would be pretty damn awesome. So I've got to cut all this out and kind of reshape that and get that on par to get the that deck the way that I want. And there will be some walls in there. I want to have like a finished look. When you look into the back of it, there will be a wall there, and there'll be some walls on the side, be filled up with water when it's sitting in the water. And, you know, I'll have some different craft sitting in there, maybe even a submarine coming up in the middle. It'll look really, really badass. So anyways, yeah, and I've got some lighting glitches, again, from MC Edit. Stuff this big just doesn't want to transfer things over. But anyways, yes, that is the amphib area, or the wet deck. The hangar bay, again, I spent a lot of time on. There's not a lot here, but it's just a huge area, and I'm trying to picture how all this stuff works. Again, without any reference to go by, I've kind of got to improvise and make up my own story here. But anyways, this will be the main hangar bay. Probably not going to get too much more detailed than what I have now, except for maybe some more cargo elevators or freight elevators or aircraft elevators on this side that will transfer down into the wet deck and some more storage area. Got a blast door here that shuts. Well, it doesn't actually shut, but you know, it goes out to the outside here, to the main launch area. So again, there's really nothing here that tells me what's here. This is all stuff that I'm kind of imagining. I don't see anything with some interior pictures. This circle pad here for the Quinjets, I believe, is what this is for. I believe this. I've seen a picture of this where it's moving up and down. It's a circular elevator. So this is kind of cool here, and this will go all the way down to the wet deck, I believe. I'm going to try to incorporate that. I think it's far enough ahead where it's not going to conflict with anything in the back. I've got a standard elevator over here that I just put in the last week or so. I'm now starting to work on this side and get this closed in. And up here, this is now closed in, and I'm starting to work on the island. I've been saving that for last again because that is pretty complex and I want it to look just right. So I'm saving some of the hardest stuff for last, obviously, which there really is no hardest part of this build. The entire thing is just freaking ridiculously hard. The biggest, like I said, the biggest challenge I have ever done in Minecraft. But I want it to be ace. I want it to be just perfect when I'm done, or at least as close to perfect as I think it should be or can be. Plus, I'm trying to leave enough room for error. Hopefully, again, guys, I know you guys are screaming for a tutorial. This thing's huge. It's 459 blocks long, 295 blocks wide, and right now, without the island on it, it's 57 layers high. Yeah. And I've got, like I said, well over 100 hours just into this, and I probably have at least another 60 to 80 hours left before I finish it the way I want it. Like I said, I got a lot of detailing to go. I got to build the island yet. I want to finish out the hangar bay area. Like I said, the amphib area I want to finish. The whole nose piece I still got to finish yet. The underside of the wings, I'm toying around with some different ideas here, whether I want to use something along these lines to kind of fill in the wings, but it doesn't really blend into the body. So I'm still up in the air on this. It looks good, but it doesn't. So I don't know. Again, any kind of input, guys. I'm going to be working on this for a while, either over on Facebook or here in the comment section of this particular video. Go ahead and let me know. Again, this is upside down. So, anyways, this is the bottom of it. Again, because it's upside down. This will be the where the bridge area goes. Somewhere in here, again, I haven't quite figured this out, but somewhere in here there will be a glassed in section. Again, I would like to, at least put in the bridge. I'd like to wrap it around. I'd like to put in some control pieces where they stand up. Like I said, from the part you can see in the movie where they're kind of looking out that forward glass piece. I want to at least have that part done. So I do want to have a few pieces of the interior finish, the most important pieces anyways. Again, tying this into this part has been a royal pain in the ass. I'm still going to have to drop all this middle section kind of down and kind of sink it in, and then angle everything up towards the front, and then put the forward guns on it. Not sure how I'm going to do that, to be honest with you yet, guys. That's, again, why I'm moving around this build in different places, avoiding things that I'm not either quite ready for or I'm not sure how to tackle yet. Got a little bit more blending to do. I got the sides blended in about the way I want them. Again, I'm not going to go totally apeshit, experimenting here on the underside with some different blending techniques to see what I like better. Again, far away from the final design here, guys. But I'm trying to keep it very, very detailed, very cool looking, but yet simple enough where hopefully, if I can get a tutorial on this thing, it will make it easier on me, because this will probably be about a 9-hour tutorial or better. Anyways, so here underneath is the main intakes. I've got to carve all this out. This was the part that I was talking about a few minutes ago, where it kind of goes through. And then I'll probably leave this the way it is, just so it looks like some sort of air intake from the inside, cooling of some sort, or access to the main turbine shaft or jet shaft. Again, some of the stuff, just for what this vehicle is, doesn't make sense. Where do the wings go when it's sitting in the water? Are they hydraulically powered? Did they lift up from the side? And if so, where in the hell would those fit wrapped up on the sides? Because you don't see it in the Avengers movie. When you finally do see the rotor heads, they're already coming out of the water. So there's already water spraying, and they're already lifted out of the surface. So that tells me, according to the movie, that these are below the surface. Either the way they are in a locked out position or hydraulically down on the side, which kind of makes sense. And then they would come up and then, of course, lift the vehicle in the air. If they're in the locked out position and they're underwater, mine's not going to work that way. Because I'm going to have way too much underwater, and the back deck is going to be way too low. The front deck is going to be like 4 blocks above the water, and it's just going to look like it's sitting too far in the water. If you look at my Facebook pictures, I have it about where I think it should sit as far as buoyancy goes, how it wraps around the hole, and it kind of looks like it's actually floating in the water. But of course, it's in this position with the locked out wing position. So when we build it in the water, unfortunately, guys, I can't make 3 or 4 different versions of this thing with the wings, without the wings, and things like that, to compensate for these mistakes in this particular vehicle. So when the time comes, pretty much what you see here in this form is what we're going to get. You can build it up in the air, and it'll still look good from underneath. Again, so you'll see all this from underneath. That's why I'm trying to add some detail under the wings too, but I don't want to overdo it. So I don't know if I want to use this or if I want to use something like this. This kind of looks plain to me. I actually tried to dark gray the bottom of the wings out. I've tried that. Like I said, these wings have been through hell and back. Probably about 6 or 8 different designs, trying to figure out what looks the best. And so far, this is where I'm at right now. Like I said, this is what I'm calling Phase 3. Phase 4, I don't know. It's just what I'm calling it. And how long it will last, again, I have no idea. But I wanted to give everybody an up-close look at what's going on. Again, those over on Facebook that are following me, that's where you get updates on this thing. I will post pictures as I get it done. Do not ask for a tutorial. I won't even answer you. I just ignore the questions now. When people are asking, when tutorials are going to be done. Sorry, guys, it's just I'm done answering the same questions about tutorials. Work is working my ass off right now. These big builds, they take time. I got the New York tutorial out in record time for me in record time. That was just an absolute bear of a tutorial to do, almost like doing an aircraft carrier. And I got it out 2 months after the promo video, I think, somewhere around there, which is very, very fast for me. Because usually, I'll get a promo video up, and it's several, 5, 6, 7 months later before I can get a tutorial out. Perdido Spar was out for a very long time. Again, it was a very difficult build. It took me a long time to get the time together to put something like that together for you guys, and that's what I do around this channel. We're in a very laid back. Minecraft is gonna last as long as it lasts. There's been a lot of speculation around different channels. I see other channels that have shut Minecraft off. They're playing other games. Unfortunately, I can't do that. My channel will not allow me to put Minecraft on the back burner. My whole channel is revolved and based around Minecraft, and unfortunately, I hope it isn't always based that way. I'm trying to inject some other games in it right now, mainly on Sundays, just to try to bring in some other growth factor to the channel, guys, because Minecraft is not going to last forever. It's not. They're not giving, especially on the builders aspect of the game. We're not going to get it. We're not going to get it. I've been playing Minecraft for 5 years, and we still don't have fucking half blocks of all the other blocks in the game. I mean, for Christ's sake, really? We're going to get witches and bats before we go ahead and just finish out the palette of blocks that are already in the game that we could give half slabs and stairs to? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. The next update that we're going to get, 1.9, is going to be a combat update. Again, which does nothing for me. It does absolutely nothing for my channel, and Siri thinks that I'm talking to her, and I'm not. But I work a very niche part of Minecraft. I'm a modern military style builder. I don't do medieval. I don't like it. I like to watch people do it, but I don't like it myself. And I can't build something I don't like. People have, asked me if I do medieval, and I don't. I don't want to do it. I like to watch it. I don't like to build it. So that will never hit the channel. So that eliminates a big chunk of people. I swear, for fuck's sake, I swear. That cuts out a big chunk of kids. And, so there goes a lot of viewership and growth. But I'm not changing, or I'm not licking kids' ass to try to get, them to, just so I can get views and subscribers. I'm going to be me. I'm always going to be me. People are going to watch my stuff for who I am and the content that I produce. And it's always going to be just as high quality as I can get to you guys, and something that I wouldn't mind watching my damn self. But anyway, so that eliminates two big groups right there. Like I said, as far as modern goes, I do a lot, and you guys know, ships, military stuff. I'm a military man. I love military builds. So that just eliminates just a ton of other shit. Skyscrapers and, just other types of like modern house building, like what you see on Walk and things like that. I don't do. I'm trying to incorporate them a little bit here and there. But it's very, very difficult, again, with the corner of the market that I sit upon, with like this helicarrier. This has taken forever. And I don't have time to try to incorporate my skills into figuring out how to do other things or smaller tutorials and stuff like that. Just in between big builds, like summertime, I really, really push because everybody's out of school, and I try to make a huge, huge effort, and I just put everything in my life on hold to try to get out as much as I can in the summertime. And then this time of year comes, and it's very depressing around the channel. Views are way down, subscribers are way down, comments are way down, likes are way down, and it's like that every year, guys. It is, but this year is really the worst. This is the worst year that I've ever seen around YouTube and Minecraft. And again, I believe Minecraft is the big reason why it is dying. The builder side of Minecraft is dying. That's simple fact. unless you do, like I said, the modern houses, like what Andy Yoda is doing, is just completely booming. Again, that's another niche part of the market that if you're really, really good at, and he is, it will grow, and it will grow fantastically. Corrales helps support that. So, a lot of people that come into Minecraft, they look at that and they swarm to that area, and that's where a lot of the viewership goes and the growth goes. I sit over here on the corner and I wait for people that fire up Minecraft, and they like military. They're either prior military or they want to go in the military, or they just like ships in general, and they end up finding my channel. So again, my niche little corner, it's very hard to expand. And then with the building side of Minecraft, really dumping down over the past year and not giving us these builder type updates. I've seen a lot of channels, just drop Minecraft completely, but they've got a viewer base that can sustain that. Certain channels that I watch and follow, they've got like 3, 4, 500,000 subscribers. They can take a hit of 30,000 subscribers that just say, "Fuck you, I'm not watching Minecraft." If you're not putting it on channel, I'm not watching it. Um, and this is a channel, and I try to grow the entire channel. I try to mature the entire channel. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. Is Minecraft will be here as long as I can keep it here, guys. Yes, the content is probably going to eventually thin out. That's why another reason why I kind of like to drag things out a little bit, hoping for better updates. Sit back, relax, grab a handful of nuts. This is going to take a while. So every few months we get a new build to kind of reinvent our Minecraft. Let's get back in there and get excited about it again. This Helicarrier is going to get people excited again. I wish I could get it out faster because this, I think it would bring a lot of, a lot more views and interaction back to the channel that has just severely dropped over the past month and a half. But I can't. I don't have the time to sustain that or to make that happen. Unfortunately, that's just life. Work in real life is always going to have to come first. Gaming is going to have to come second. Um, it's very hard to make a living on YouTube, guys. Everybody's like, oh, so and so makes this kind of money, that kind of money. Yeah, some channels do. They make a shit ton of money, and they can actually live off YouTube. I can tell you right now, I can make more in 2 nights at work than I do a whole month doing Minecraft. So just kind of give you a little aspect of of where that money sits. I do this because I enjoy it. It's not because of the money. The YouTube money is nice. A little bit each month. Helps a little bit here. 3, 4, 5 months worth of money. I threw into this game card on some other money that I had saved up to upgrade the system. I'm saving again. Again, the YouTube money that I am putting away, I'm putting back into mainly my system, and possibly a server. If we can get some more support for a server, we would like to get a server up for everybody. And I know, I know there's a lot of you out there that you can't donate, and I understand that. You're under 18, you don't have a credit card, you can't borrow your your parents' credit card or whatever. Completely understandable. That's fine, guys. Don't lose any sleep over it. And I'm not begging for money. I don't want to, I don't want to ever beg for money. But I put options out there for those people that have asked over time what they can do to help support the channel. Because they do have means of maybe trying to help out. And we did pick up some more Patreon donations last month. And again, I'll put them on the screen. Sorry, I did not pick them up this time. This was kind of a last minute thing. I'm getting ready to go on vacation, and everything is just a whirlwind right now. Trying to get everything ready to go out to Pearl Harbor. That's why I'm doing this video so far in advance, and that's probably why this video is going to be very, very long, because there's so much that I really, really want to cover and let you guys know. And I hope people watch this to the end. I hope they watch just as much as they can, because when things really slow down here over the next couple weeks, this is why. Work has taken a huge toll. I'm spending whatever time that I do have on the Helicarrier right now, just because I'm into it. I'm like obsessed with it right now, and I want to nitpick here and I want to tweak here, and I might try to stream some of it maybe. I've got my XSplit back up, so I'm good with that. So I can start streaming again, which would be nice. A little bit here, a little bit there. On the times where I've got a little bit of free time, Matt and I can stream some Ark. get some of you guys that are playing Ark in together like we did War Z, and get some people running around and having a good time with that. Again, incorporating that Sunday for some extra games. Things to keep my mind from going just absolutely burnt the fuck out. Because I've been doing this for 5 years. I've been doing Minecraft for 5 years. So imagine playing the same game for 5 years with no other game interactions. You guys can do that. You guys can switch over to, your Xboxes, your PlayStations, or, other PC games, and just take a break from Minecraft, come back 2, 3 months later, Jag's still here building. I can't do that. And that's fine, because that's what I, developed this channel around. But it does also severely limit me in expanding anything else that I would like to try to do. But this fall, I'm doing it. We're getting some Battlefront on the channel. We're going to get some more Ark on the channel, and it's high def, super high def. I know it's not 4K, again, for the rendering fact, but we're going to go 1080, 60 FPS on the Ark gameplay after the rest of this should be out. This last Sunday I just put up, which is today, which is 2 weeks out. Don't get confused. But it's going to slip into some 60 FPS, 1080p, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. Another reason why I got this card. I'm trying to step the games up. I'm trying to get better quality for you guys. Even my Minecraft gameplays, Let's Plays, I want to bump them up to, a higher, 60 FPS. I want to get, 1080 on, anything that's under like 25 minutes. Anything over that, it ain't happening. Just because it's so time consuming. Again, I don't have time to sit here and let, something just soak my computer for 3 hours, and I can't do shit. I've got a secondary computer over here, which I'm slowly getting built up to this one, but it's just I don't have it set up the way that it really needs to be to, like record over here and render over here and then record over, and again, it's just entirely way too much work for, for doing this part time. I think I put enough time into it, and so I can still have fun. If I go any further, guys, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna. It's gonna burn me out. I'm gonna get pushed to the point where it's no longer fun for me, and I don't want that to happen. I want to continue to enjoy building stuff like this, and sharing it with you and getting it out when I, in a timely manner. And if not, at least inspiring you guys to look at it and be like, well, shit, that's awesome. I'm going to try it. I want to push myself further. Jag's pushing himself further. I want to push myself further. And that's the kind of the basis behind this whole channel. Build it better, is to not just, wait for somebody to hold your hand and show you where to place the blocks, but as you build each tutorial, you learn something from it, so that you can apply it in your world. Like, okay, well, I did this over here. I wonder if I can apply this to this build. And, and that's why I went from like city building to the airfield to the shipyard, back to the ships. Because every time I move around, I pick up a new technique. I learn something new and I apply it each way around. This whole helicarrier is built off all those techniques. And I'm still trying to learn and pick up some other things so that I can finish this build. I took a break from it for a little while just because I didn't have the experience to finish it. I'll be honest with you. That's why I jumped back into shipbuilding again. So I can get the holes, work on the holes some more, and get some more practice doing those. So anyways, I know I'm babbling, guys, but, I'm trying to let you know where Jag sits in this chair right now. If I don't try to make a few uncomfortable changes around the channel, I'm going to quit. Because it's going to get to the point where I don't like it. And I don't want to get there. I don't want to get to a point where I'm not having fun no more. 5 years into this, I'm still having fun. Still got a lot of things in Minecraft that I want to build at my speed, the best that I can get out for you guys, and keep these Let's Plays going. These Let's Plays are nice fillers. They're funny, and like I said, and I think they're good inspiration too. Things to give you some good building tips, because you can see behind my eyes, how I look at things. And it's kind of a slower paced, even though I speed things up in the middle, but it's most kind of slower paced, relaxed. I've got some other ideas that I want to try to bring in for some more Let's Builds over the winter time. Some other like buildings that I want to try to do back in the city, probably late November-ish, maybe December. I'll start that up. I know I've been asked about the naval base. When am I going to do the naval base? Let's build. As soon as I get, things kind of situated. Like I said, right now, time is not of the, abundance, and I'm trying to get some other stuff done right now. Um, but like I said, Sunday will probably, for right now, is where all the extra gameplay will go, just to try to pull in some more people to the channel so I can keep the views up, so I can grow the community, and maybe they'll get over and they'll be like, oh shit, he plays Minecraft. Well, I just do modern builds. He does ships. Let me check this shit out. And it brings those people into the Minecraft community. Or vice versa. You guys that are, just playing Minecraft like me, Ark, I've never heard of Ark, and then you click on it, you're like, man, that's a badass game. I'm going to try that. Or Battlefront, got Need for Speed coming. God, I'm going to play some Need for Speed. I grew up on that shit, so that's coming to Sundays. As soon as that comes out, I'll be on it. Matt and I are going to do American Truckers. We're going to do some damn truck driving. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And those that aren't clicking on the videos, they're missing some really good, just laid back, good fucking times. Anyways, November, between the next probably 3 to 4 weeks, guys, things are really going to mellow down. Because, like I said, I'm going to be on vacation, then I got to come back and got to get things built back up again and get things rolling again. If I can try to get some more recording done today and tomorrow, we will have some more Missouri and airfield builds. I'm finally out of footage. I've been doing so good since summertime, and I run out. I lost motivation. Like I said, work really kicked me in the balls last week. And I didn't even turn the computer on. I was just so fucking pissed off and wore out. I didn't feel like doing nothing. So I didn't do nothing. And I run out of footage. My bad. So if I can get some more recorded today and tomorrow, we will have our Fridays and Saturdays continued on with that. And some Arc play if I get with Matt tonight, and maybe some Nuke Station we can bring back. Again, we kind of got burned out on that, so we took a break from that. But we'll bring it back. It won't be season 4. I'm not going to stop with the season bullshit. We're just going to grab it and just continue on where we left off. But anyways, yes, I just lost my complete train of thought. Anyways, videos will probably be slow for a few weeks. Just bear with me. This is what's going on. Like I said, I'm working on this in my spare time, and I'm getting ready to go have an awesome ass vacation. But that's it. Really, really appreciate you guys waiting all the way through this video. If you've watched this right to the end, you guys are just the hardcore motherfuckers that are going to be around this channel when I hit 100K and basically go fucking apeshit. Or when I shut the channel down and say, fuck it, I'm done. It's going to be one or the other. I mean, it can only go one way or the other. But seriously, guys, we're going to be here and we're going to have fun until the fun runs out. And I really, really, really appreciate you guys that stick around, that support what I do, that support who I am, and what this channel actually means. Some people just don't get it. They just think, oh, it's just he just puts out tutorials and that's all he does, and if it's not that, fuck it. You guys that are still sitting here, where this channel, what this channel's based around. I'm here to help you guys. We're all going to have fun together. I love teaching people. I love sharing my experiences with you guys. I always have. That's why I interact in the comment section with everybody. A lot of other people don't. I love it. I love interaction. Facebook, Twitter, whatever. You guys are on it, sharing pictures with me. You guys are the ones. You guys are the ones that get it. And I really, 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 truly appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You guys make Thunder's production, and as long as you guys stay, making that Thunder, I'll still be here. When that Thunder runs out, then I guess Jag will find something else to do in life. But anyways, again, I just want to let everybody know what's going on. Stay up to date. Enjoy the holidays that are coming up. We will have another update video December 1st. I will be back and sitting here trying to get some shit done. Hopefully have the Helicarrier done, or a big portion of it. Maybe we'll do another update video. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, thank you again very, very much for watching and all the support. Really, really love you guys. No homo. And we'll catch you on the next one. Later.